Yo, yo, everybody. This is Sunglasses Man with the Drizzle.
What up?
What's up? Today we are doing our top three favorite Stephen King movies slash books. And Drizzle, take it away with your top three.
Um, at number three, this is a movie, and you guys might not know too much about it. It's called Rose Red. Um, Honestly, one of the creepiest movies that I've honestly seen in my whole entire life because it's about a house that pretty much possesses people using their energy basically to manifest things to attack them.
I've
Um,
never seen that one. I always
It
wanted to.
was made for TV. It was filmed in the 90s. Now, if you want to set through 4.5 hours, uh, some people don't want to do that, but
It's that long of a movie?
yeah, it's 4 hours, 5 minutes long.
Holy cannoli.
Yeah. But it's one of
Wow.
the best, directed acting movies made for TV. Very impressed with it when I first saw it. Um, the book is also good, you guys. That's about the same amount of time, about 4.5 hours. So you probably go through that whole book, unless you want the unabridged version, which is like 17 hours, which I don't know if we would really want to
No.
set to that. But
No.
um, number two is The Shining, um, and not the remake.
No.
I
No,
want
no, no,
the
no.
one with Jack Nicholson is the one that I think is honestly the best.
Classic right there. That's
Yeah.
classic, dude. You
Um,
can't. What do you like about that movie or
well,
the
that
book
it's
too? Yeah.
well that Stephen King stayed in the actual hotel. He wrote the book there. The history of the hotel itself has some creepy stuff happen. There's been several, deaths and maintenance people who have disappeared in the hotel throughout the years, where they didn't find anything, a recollection of where they were or anything. Um, Supposedly, the hotel itself is cursed by an Indian burial ground tribe thing that happened way before the hotel was even built. Um,
Wow.
so there's a lot of history with the hotel, really creepy stuff in general. And he said in the interview when he was writing this book that he would wake up in the middle of the night and hear things, see things, and it wasn't just
Mm.
him; it was his wife. So
Oh, they both stayed in the
yeah,
hotel.
they were both there.
Oh,
Yeah, so
that movie freaks me out every time I watch it.
and number one for me has to be Pet Cemetery. I know some people are like, man, that movie is god awful.
No, it's
And I'm like, no, it's
no.
not. That's a classic movie. That's one of the only Stephen King movies where I can sit and watch it probably over and over and actually get into it.
I wouldn't mind seeing it again actually
Yeah.
with you guys.
Pet
Later.
Cemetery 2, the movie, not very good. I used to actually own
Yeah.
it, and then I got rid of it because I just didn't like it.
Did they make a number three or they just stopped at two?
No, I think it's just at 2.
Because the second one didn't do well,
No.
I believe, and they yeah.
But yeah, that's where I would stand with that. I think Stephen King is such an iconic art author, and I think that he'll definitely be remembered, in the future, and we'll have kids talk about him even when they're in college and stuff. So I
Well,
mean,
I think doesn't he still write books and
yeah, he does.
he still writes maybe not as popular as he used to be, but
No,
he's still.
most of those aren't made into movies anymore. They're just novels.
I
So
wonder why like they don't want to make movies out of his books anymore. I don't
it might just be
maybe money issues or
something that he
something.
might not want
Oh,
anymore.
maybe he's
Yeah.
tired of them
Yeah.
making his yeah.
Maybe he wasn't really into the publicizing in Hollywood.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, those are my favorite things about Stephen King, and that he's generally a nice person.
Yeah.
You know,
He can be nice,
so-
he can be scary, he can now, my number three would have to be Maximum Overdrive. He actually directed that. That's the only movie he directed out of all of his books. Excuse me. And Emilio Estevez is in it. I never read the book, but I've seen the movie. And it's basically about machines like coming to life and trucks. And you got AC/DC, the soundtrack for one thing. Kicks ass. And just a great overall movie. Number two would have to be I'll say Silver Bullet. That scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. It still scares the crap out of me. And Corey Haim, I believe, is in that.
Yeah.
Is it Corey Haim or Corey
I
Feldman?
think it's Corey Haim.
And also Gary Busey played the dad, and I like seeing him in movies. And then number one for me would have to be 1408 with John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. Have you seen that one?
I've never.
It's newer. It's about a hotel, a haunted hotel, and
Then that would be up my alley then.
I love that movie. It's over there somewhere.
And there's one movie that we probably both would agree on that is one of the creepiest Stephen King movies of all time, and I can't even watch it because it's so creepy. Is It?
Never seen it, but you don't like clowns,
I
so
don't
you probably
like
don't want to
clowns,
see it.
but
Yeah.
Tim Curry plays the clown in it.
Ooh, I bet.
And
Oh,
Very creepy and demonic, and I can't even watch the movie anymore because
does Daryl have it?
he does. Yeah.
Oh,
I
we'll
can't.
watch that one when you're not there, probably.
I've actually seen it enough to where
Oh.
I really don't want to see it again because it's just.
Did you have to turn it off probably during the movie?
Well, I fast forward past the killing stuff. I don't want
Oh.
to see clowns killing people. Like, so.
Hey, you did that song "Killer Clowns."
Well, yeah.
Well, that's more a song about against clowns,
Yeah.
anyway. So.
But I just wanted to point that out that
Yeah.
you know, if you don't like clowns, don't ever watch that movie
No.
because it will just give you nightmares for like years.
What was the clown's name? Ichabod or something? Or I can't remember. I thought
No, Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And
Oh.
yeah, no thank you on clownies for me. So
There's actually a band called Pennywise. I think they got that from that
Oh,
movie.
really?
Yeah, there is a
Oh.
band called Pennywise.
okay.
Um, yeah, if you don't like clowns, don't watch that. But a clown movie you guys might like is Killer Clowns from Outer Space because that's more funny,
Yeah, Killer Clowns
that's
from Outer Space is much different.
tolerable.
Yeah, that's actually comical because of like some of the special effects in it are, you know, made for kids. You know, it's not really scary.
They kill people, but it's not like really gory. Like,
no.
what about that movie Stitches, that newest one that you tried to watch? That's probably
nasty. That's one of the worst clown movies ever made. It's nasty. Just some of the stuff in there just should not be on movies.
Well, see, that's like what Stephen King movies used to be. Now, they used to be like really, they were gross. Bless you. They were gross, but they weren't overly gross. Nowadays, you got these horror movies that show every single killing, and movies used to be good when Stephen King, his books were made into movies. What happened to that? Is it people want to be grossed out? I guess, is that what it is?
I think it's just the new generation that they have seen footage from wars, and so to them it doesn't really bother them.
So they kind of like desensitized to it,
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess so. That's the word for it. Plus, there's so many other genres of horror now.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got European, you've got, you know, Mexico has their own movies. I mean, Asia does. You know, I mean, I've actually watched the Japanese version of The Grudge.
Oh, I bet that was nasty.
That was one of the creepiest movies I've ever watched, but it's hard to follow because it's all subtitles, and that's like.
Is it English subtitles?
Yeah.
Oh, but still, I bet it's hard to.
But the rest of it's in Japanese, so it's kind of hard to follow.
So yeah, we're just hoping that maybe Stephen King's movies or books will be made into movies more. But like Drizzle said, maybe he doesn't want that. Maybe he wants to be just write books. He's getting older, and he's done movies. And I will mention Creepshow. He wrote part of Creepshow, didn't he? The 1 and 2. Yeah, I thought he actually plays a part in the first one. The meteor guy.
Yeah.
He finds a meteor in his backyard, and these plants start growing out of him, and it's actually pretty gross. But he's funny in it, and but that's pretty much all we wanted to say. Any more thoughts on Stephen King, Drizzle?
No, just again, I just appreciate his work. I think he's a phenomenal author, and I think that he'll definitely be remembered, years from now.
Oh yeah,
for his work. So
definitely. All right, guys, this has been the Drizzle and Sunglasses Man, and we will be back soon for another video.
Yep. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.